There we go. That's a good one. Oh, right by the, oh my gosh, is that a crappie? Oh. There's another one. Another big old slab. Okay, he was there by those sticks. There we go. That's a giant. Oh my gosh, first cast of the grub. Oh my gosh, it's a giant. Oh, right by the bank. Oh my gosh, it's a giant. Oh my gosh, just gonna boat flip him. Oh my gosh, giant. Yes. Oh. Morning guys, we are out here on the creek this morning. We had some huge storms last night. It was crazy, but it didn't really rain that much. Just a lot of wind, a lot of lightning. There were some tornadoes that dropped down across the state. Unfortunately for us, none really hit here in the central part, but there were some parts of the state that got pretty good. So hopefully everybody's doing okay this morning. But with those storms we had last night, we have some leftover cloud cover, and we have a few showers expected to happen this morning. So it should line up for a pretty good bite. I haven't really done that great at this spot. My last few trips I caught some white bass, but nothing super crazy. I'm hoping maybe find some crappie again. I was here about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and we caught some crappie pretty good. So I mean, I feel like there should be some here, so we're going to start fishing around and see if we can get on some fish. It's early, can't really see that good. Hopefully y'all can see me. I'm not sure if I can or not, but it should lighten up here pretty soon. We should be able to start catching. I've got some crappie magnets, some crappie magnet roos. I got some bobbers, got some double jig rigs. I got everything I need to catch the fish. We just need the fish to be here and cooperate. So hopefully our Saturday's adventure, if y'all do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's get this fishing mission underway and hopefully throw some big slabs in the bucket. Let's go. There we go. That's a good one. There we go. Smashed it. That's a keeper. Yes, sir. There we go. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I've already got one in my bucket. Oh my gosh, he smashed it. Haha, crappie magnet's gone. Whew. The roo strikes again. I caught the first one in the dark. First one's bigger. Look at that, that's how you start the morning. This one I just caught. I caught this one a few casts ago and it was dark. 2 slab white crappies here in the creek this morning early. Fixing to have some rain. Try to be out here before the rain. Catch a few slabs. Maybe do some slabbing in the rain. This creek has gotten a lot lower than what it has been over the last several months. And it's got some new current breaks developing. I know these fish are wanting to run up in here. I know there's some fish in here. Just a matter of how many are there. But so far, we've got a couple of nice ones. Both of them came kind of close here to the bank. But I imagine they're all out here in front of me too. Oh, right by the, oh my gosh, is that a crappie? Oh my God, it's a bass. It's a bass. Oh, I wish it was a crappie. We'll take it. It's a big old bass. Come on, baby. Come on. Is that a spot or a largie? Fat largie. Holy smoke. Look at the size of that rascal. He didn't discriminate. That's a nice one. 3-pounder. He took that bobber down so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, we got a 2-pound crappie about to enter the chat. We'll take it. We've got 2 nice crappie. Got a nice largemouth. We'll send this largie back. See ya. That was sick. Hammered it, son. I mean, right in front of me too, right next to this dang rock. Now I'm telling you guys, I think the move is gonna be to get through those bushes over there and fish that slack water. It is maintaining its calm nature, whereas this right here is a little bit turbulent. It's not bad. You can definitely catch fish here, obviously. I think in order for us to really smack them, we're gonna have to stay in slack water. Got him. He smashed it. This one's a little smaller, so not gonna work out. The first 2 fish I caught on a chartreuse head. Oh, he's mad. Little white crappie. He's getting dark, getting those spawning colors, guys. It's getting close. And then I broke it off and I put a straight pink head on. Wasn't working, so then I put a pink and chartreuse head on, and that was first cast with it. Hopefully we're on to them now. Today I'm using my 7-foot medium light 1-piece ACC crappie Stix rod. I've got the 10-pound ACC braid on here. And then of course I got that crappie magnet roo. That's the plastic. Oh my gosh, it was a nice one. Oh! And we almost had a slab. I'm actually using the roo the right way today. I'm putting the slab bites inside the cavity. That one knocked the slab bites out of it. Golly. And then jig head, I'm using I caught the first ones on the crappie magnet double cross jig head, but that's a 6-cent little crappie head. I really like the laminate pink and chartreuse color on it. That fish that just bit seemed to like it too. All right, making the move. Let's see if our gut feeling is correct. And I'm telling you guys, this is some of the sketchiest terrain around here. I mean, I literally think this is the sketchiest spillway in Arkansas, just about. For a lot of reasons. Oh gosh. Oh. There's so much rebarb and points and vines and things, and these rocks are sharp and jagged. And you fall in, water's very turbulent and brown, and you will maybe never be seen again. I think we're gonna make it. Looks like some people have already kind of paved the way for me. Really wasn't that bad getting over here. I actually want to get a little further. Bunch of dang biting flies bite me on the nose already. Isn't that slippery? Oh yeah. Really liking what I'm seeing right here, guys. Really calm water, consistent. Only thing, these fish might still be right underneath my feet, so I might need to be a little bit stealthy. But we'll see. Might even take me a little seat right here. Might as well. Got a perfect rock for sitting. There we go. Is that a crappie? Oh, that was a big one. He came off. Oh no, it was a big one. Got my stuff all tangled up. I blame sitting down. I'm not a very good sit down fisherman. Okay, we're gonna stand up for this next one. That last fish got my stuff so tangled up. Okay, he was there by those sticks. There we go. That's a giant. Is that a bass? That's a bass. Another bass. Oh gosh, he's angry. What's up with these big old bass? I ain't mad at it. Did he snag himself? What's going on here? No, it's a white bass. Oh gosh, it's a big old giant white bass. New species. Dang dude, that's a big old white bass. Holy cow. Holy cow, that's the biggest one I caught down here. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's a big old white bass. I mean, got it. Big old white bass, man. I don't know if it's a big male or a female that's already spawned. I don't think they've dropped their eggs yet. I really don't. I'm getting close to it. We'll send it back. All right, we're on to them. That last fish I lost was definitely a crappie. I'll take whatever. That was fun. I think it was fighting like crazy. There we go. Finally got another one. And he's gone. Dang it. I was just about to spider monkey back around over where I started at because I wasn't getting no bites. I just picked up a double jig rig. And I've been fishing with it for about 10 minutes. And that was the first bite I had on it. I can't believe I'm not getting bit more. At least by some dang white bass or drum or something, because there should, I mean, there's some shad flickering around. There should be some fish right here, unless I'm just missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. I could be missing fish. I'd have a slightly better bag. There we go. Oh, that's a big slab. Okay, here we go. 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 Quit your complaining, coleslaw. He's on the top jig. Got him. That one I just lost was probably not a keeper. But this one is. He bit Isom, crappie magnet, orange head. Let's go. Okay. Maybe I need to fish it a little faster. I feel like I was fishing a little faster just then. Just a really thick slab. The quality of fish down here is awesome. It's always good fish down here. Not sure what they got in this water to make them so big and thick, but they are some nice ones. Okay, we'll throw it back over there again so we can get another one. So that's 3 in the bucket. I've thrown back 2 or 3. I've missed 2 or 3. So getting a little bit of action. I would say it's slow and steady. When I first pulled up, I thought it was going to be on fire. But another thing I've noticed about fishing this spot is that it does seem to be very timing oriented, but I don't feel like I could be here at any better time than right now, unless they just fed all night long or something. Oh gosh, he said don't leave me. See, I was shaking that thing. A nice little crappie. Swapped it to the hammer body. Show enough chartreuse, you can get that in our Cole and J kit. And that's another one, probably a 10-incher, but I forgot my little slab checker, so we're gonna throw him back. A little borderline guy. Okay, I'm gonna swap out the slab magnet, leave it there. Safekeeping, that one's broke. I've got a few of these guys left in my box. Let's see if they'll eat a grub. Oh my gosh, first cast of the grub. Oh my gosh, the giant. That's all it took, baby. Just gotta mix it up. I felt like they were just wanting a little bit more action. The fish I was catching were catching after I was shaking the bait a little bit, but that was literally first cast with that grub. And that might be our biggest of the day. Look how big that thing is. It's a chunk. Quality over quantity today. We got some bigs in the bucket. I almost thought about even putting on the fin spin jig head, so a little jig head with a blade. I figured we would try this first before we got too crazy. I caught a bunch of white bass here on this grub not too long ago, but I didn't catch a single crappie that day. If we get another bite here in the next few casts, we might double up on the grub. Oh, right by the bank. Oh my gosh, it's a giant. Oh my gosh, just gonna boat flip him. Oh my gosh, giant. Yes, oh my God, stay on the bank. Oh yes. What? Yeah, freaking 2-pounder. Oh, I'm about to fall in the river. What? That's the move. You just gotta keep tinkering, gotta keep mixing and matching. We've been grabbing stuff out of the bundle all morning, and we might have something figured out. A bit right at my feet. I knew it was a drum. That's a giant. Are you kidding me? Look at the size of that thing. I didn't know they lived this big. I didn't know they got this big in here. That's a giant, probably 2 1/4-ish pound crappie. We'll weigh him when we get back to the truck. I think I got my scale in there. That thing is awesome. I freaked out. I thought it was a drum. He bit right at my feet. Tied that slab curly on. I've caught 2 big ones in the last 3 casts. And forgive me for my enthusiasm, guys. I've been catching a lot of flack lately in the comment section for being overly excited and overly too hype about catching fish and having fun. So whatever, if this doesn't get you fired up and get you excited, then I don't know what will. 2-pound crappie on a rainy, kind of cold, kind of dreary, early spring morning down here at the creek by yourself in a place that's normally packed out. Like, that'll fire you up. We're gonna throw them in the bucket and we're gonna get back in there so we catch a couple more. We might have them figured out. There's another one. Another big old slab on the slab curly. They don't call it the slab curly for nothing. They don't call it the medium curly or the keeper curly. They call this thing the slab curly. The slab curly, guys, because it catches slabs. It's another donk. I'm telling you, all these bigger ones I haven't thrown a fish in my bucket under 12 inches. Like literally. Another 12-incher. I need to probably move my bucket so they don't jump out and try to get away. And I don't think they're just biting that curly because it's on the bottom jig. Sometimes it just works out that way. At the bottom jig is the one that's getting bit the most because it's the one that's in the right part of the water column. But I've got their other favorite color on the top, and they ain't giving that thing at all. There's another one, another nice one. Same spot as all the other ones. little bit smaller, but definitely a keeper. Good fish. Probably 10 3/4, close to 11. I was just about to move around. It kind of slowed down again. I was just about to do a little bit more exploring and peep around the corner and see if there's another big current break. There's a one of the bridge pilings is still in the water, and I'm sure there is a current break behind it. At least it looks like there should be. And they could really be piled up there. I honestly don't know. It still doesn't seem like they are extra piled up right here. There are some, definitely are some fish, but with it being this time of year and the water looking as good as it does right now, I think that if they were extra piled up, we'd be catching them a lot better. I don't think that they would be super finicky. I thought we were really about to start smashing them with that white and chartreuse slab curly, but the bite died. I haven't caught a fish or had a bite in the last 30 minutes, so I decided to walk back here to the truck, and we're actually gonna check out one more spot before we head home and call it for the day. But real quick, let's figure out how big that fish was. Told you, I got the scale on the truck. I didn't forget it completely. We're gonna find this big guy. This is it right here. What are y'all's guesses? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I'm thinking 2 pounds, 3 ounces. 2 pounds and 3 ounces. This fish is honestly pretty hefty. Okay, let's clear this baby. Oh my gosh, I am legendary at the weight calling. 2 pounds, 3.5 ounces. 2 pounds, 3 ounces, guys. That's a nice one. That is a really nice one. I got a little bit of help because, you know, that one trip recently where I caught all those big ones, I was able to see how big those fish were, and this one is right up there along with those other ones. But we're gonna throw it back in the bucket. This other spot I'm gonna go check out, it ain't too far from here, maybe 20 minutes. And maybe it'll be good, it might suck. It's on the same creek system, so could be good, but it could also suck. It's usually one or the other. It's never anywhere in between. I would say today was like the first kind of in-between day I've had here in a while, where I didn't just absolutely smash them and catch a ton of fish, but I mean, we got really good quality. I think we got like 6 or 7 in the bucket, so I would say that it's definitely a successful mission this morning. All right, guys, well, we are back at the house now. I ended up going and checking out that second spillway. Water levels weren't exactly prime. I fished it for a moment, didn't get any bites, but I think that that spot will be good in a few days, so we'll probably be checking it out at some point this spring. I'm actually fixing to load up and go on a big trip out to East Texas to fish a kayak championship. If you remember, I fished a Bassmaster kayak qualifying event this past fall, and I qualified for this big tournament. It's a big deal. So I'm gonna be gone all this next week, which is gonna be fun, but I'm gonna be missing out on some prime spring fishing back home. But I think I'll happily take the trade-off with an opportunity to win big time at this big tournament. Anyways, had a great time fishing at the creek. Caught some really nice slab crappie. They weren't going extra buck wild, but I imagine they probably will in the next few days. So hopefully we'll be able to come back and get on some of those whenever I get back from Texas. But real quick, can't end the video without talking about this guy. It's the MVP of the trip right here, the Colin J Crappie Magnet Bundle. I've mentioned it several times this spring. If you haven't already secured yourself one of these, you really need to before they sell out. We've got all of our favorite shapes and sizes and colors of crappie magnet products, from the original crappie magnet to the hammer body to the slab curly and jig heads and slab bites and pretty much everything that you saw in today's video, because we really had to mix and match to make it work out there at the creek today. So go on ahead, snag you a bundle. You get all of this at a discounted rate when you buy it in bundle form. It's a great deal. You're gonna be going out and do some crappie fishing and buying tackle, so you might as well get it in this little bundle right here. But with that, we're gonna end the video here. Thanks so much for watching. If y'all enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.